Alright, howdy neighbors, and welcome back to How Stories Die. We are on pink. Yeah, so we have blue, pink, and then she will be red. So we're on pink. This is Nose, by the way. We're on a date with her, so we can figure out who is the real hero of fortune. So where's the food? You have to order it. Order? You have to command the food? Totally. 100%. A plus. Silly horse. Food doesn't have ears. You can't order food to come here. Every animal has like a set of ears. It's weird, but like it happens. I guess you'll have to learn how it works as we go. My prince, what would you like to order? Godolph, why are you playing waiter? You and Miss Hero Candidate coming into contact with strangers is too much of a risk, my prince. Oh, he's about to stream. What do you have on the menu? What's a menu? It's a list of food you can order here. Oh, I see, what's on the menu? I can't believe I said that out loud. I feel like a real city girl. Do you have chocolate parfait? It's my favorite food. Puma-sensei once brought one to me, and it was so delicious. Yes, we do have chocolate parfait for dessert. As for the main course, since this is a meat restaurant, our menu includes chicken breast, steak on meat restaurant. Are you telling me that this restaurant kills animals to satisfy those barbarians who eat them? Wait, are you? I won't stand for this. I will tear down this restaurant of evil with my bare hands. Nose claiming she will knock down a tree with one punch isn't very good news for this restaurant. I will have to save this place before she accidentally hurts people. Nose might be super strong, and one of the few people who can use magic, but she is really gullible. I can say anything and she'll believe it. Nose, wait. What? Can't you see that what this restaurant is doing? They're killing all my friends. It's not their fault. Someone is forcing them to sell meat. They don't want to hurt animals. They're just scared for their life. Oh. I didn't know that. Sorry. But who is this evil mastermind behind the deaths of thousands of animals? It's, the meat overlords. Oh, praise be the meat overlords. Oh my god. What up, baby? The meat overlords? Tell me where I can find them. Wait for me outside. I need to check it with the restaurant here. And let me handle this. I'm good at punching people. No need to. It wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard, and there is no need to hurt innocents. Okay, I can count on you, horse. We will meet on the other side. Godolph, you have to help me. Help you how, my prince? I don't know. Do those miracles you always do okay? Okay. Well, then I have to go out before Nose starts doing nose things. I can't say this name, so I just started calling her Nose. Understandable. Did you get out of them? I think I know exactly where he's hiding. So what are we waiting for? Let's go there and beat up the evil meat king. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No. Dots? Are we there? No. Do you want to talk about something that isn't asking me, are we there yet for the 50th time? We can't lose concentration, Horace. The evil meat king can strike us at every moment. It doesn't even exist. Well, asking me, are you there yet, repeatedly isn't exactly increasing my concentration level. I'm sure the Meat King is polite enough to not interrupt our conversation. Ah, I know. If we talk about how good meat is, the evil Meat King won't recognize us as enemies. Whatever makes you happy. This is so stupid. Oh, I love how tasty meat is. It feels so bloody in my mouth. I can feel all the friends that were butchered and died suffering. That clearly doesn't work. What are you talking about? My acting was perfect. I can't trust Nose to start a simple conversation. I would have to take the initiative. Do I have the capital so far? How is it compared to the forest? I have to admit, the capital is amazing. The sights, the smells, the sounds, it's all great. There are a ton of interesting people, too. For instance, I met a few guys with drawings all over their bodies, and then they did a wrestling match. Then they started cheating and took out a knife and a small metal thing that looks like 4 rings merged together. But cheating never pays off. Literally, what the hell is this sequence? This is a nightmare! So I won, and they even gave me small golden medals as a gift. No, I don't think, but I think the forest is better. I mean, after you've been a while in the capital, you've seen everything. There are no new experiences, but in the forest, every day is totally chaotic. You never know what awaits you. It's never boring. Do you think there is a way to make the capital more fun? Actually, yes. If there was a starvation... Okay, and we are done. Or maybe if hungry animals were to be released on the streets, that would teach them not to eat meat. But in that case, vegetables and fruits would work too. Then maybe gigantic living vegetables, spreading terror and turning people into fruits. Survival. The night of the living fruits. Dots. Dots. Nope, no way the capital can interest me. We went through all that for no reason. Oh my god. Wow, totally not suspicious, Nose. So, are we there yet? No. I can't wait any longer. I'll just go inside all these houses until we find the evil meat lord. That's a really bad idea. It's also a crime. So going inside houses is a crime, but butchering innocent animals is not? Bullshit. We will do bad things to stop bad guys. That's okay, right? No. If you do that, then you will become the villain in every generic superheroes manga. Don't care. Without warning, Nose opened the door of a nearby house and went in. Nose, wait. Oh, there's no stopping her. Nose, you can't just Wait, what the hell is this place? The house looked pretty small on the outside, but from the inside, I smell something bad, Horace. I took a shower last night. It's not from you, from this place. The stench is something evil. Meat. I get how you're feeling. This house does have a strange smell. Who dares to trespass in my kingdom? Wait, that voice is familiar. Who dares to step into my paradise of heavenly meat? No way. Scum, where are you hiding? I'll make you pay for killing my friends. I suggest running away, Godolph. Run away while you still can. Ho ho, so a vegetarian found me. Such bad luck. For her. You are not worthy of challenging me directly. face my lackeys, and then we will talk. Good Godolph, sacrifice the others and run for your life. Stupid girl, we will never... Oh. Nose unleashed a deadly lightning out of her hand and hit the man with full power. Nose, go easy on him. Don't worry, he won't die from that. Hopefully he doesn't have any important appointments for the next 45 days. Well, actually I have a wedding next week, so... Too bad. Filled with anger, Nose electrocuted the other thug as well. Be your henchman now, show yourself. You've proven yourself worthy, vegetarian. My worthless goons can't even touch you. If you know... Oh, you know what they say, if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. And pink. No, run away, Godolph. But first, allow me to set the stage for our legendary battle. What did you do? He turned off the sun somehow. That's an impressive visual effects. Another classic Godolph miracle. Behold your worst nightmare, and the one who will defeat you. Me. What the fuck? It looks like something you would see a child wear, like if you go to like a Target or a Walmart and you just see like a child in like a cape and a supposedly superhero costume. That's what this reminds me of. It's magical. Get off, what the fuck? The costume looks like a thin line between terrible and fantastic. This is fantastic! I am saving this so that way it's here forever. Oh my goodness gracious. It's wonderful. It is fantastic. Oh. And Nose didn't waste any moment and shot a bolt of lightning at the Overlord. Useless. The Overlord threw a shish kebab on the ground. The bolt went out of its way to hit the shish kebab. Did you really think that can work a third time? He had a metal skewer. Lightning rod. If that won't work, then maybe this. Finally, a good fire. My steaks really needed some roasting. This is the stupidest sequence of events I've ever experienced. I love it so much. Thank you so much, How Stories Die, for making me laugh and cry at the same time, because this is absolute perfection. The Overlord pulled out a gigantic stake and used it as a shield against Nose's scorching attack. Now it's my turn to say your prayers, vegetarians. The Overlord took out a chicken leg. What? Look at it. Such a beautiful weapon. No cow has ever witnessed the legendary mace and lived to tell the tale. Bastard, how many chickens did you kill to make this? How many breads have you eaten in your life? Don't answer my question with a question. No, he used the question to infer the amount of chickens is equal to the amount of breads you ate in your entire life. Oh my god. scum! You killed 10 chickens! You run to the core! You only ate 10 breads throughout your entire life? Well, they don't have a lot of bread in the forest. In the village where I lived in when I was little was very poor. We were getting bread only at very special occasions. Usually the Starfest. Stop tarnishing the sacred duel with your mindless blabbering. Now I shall use the... Wait, that's cheap. You're right, less blabbering, more fighting. Nose used attack in the middle of a villain monologue. It was super effective. Fucking hell. Goodolf? This isn't Goodolf, it's the dangerous meat overlord. I tried to get close to Goodolf, but 2 goons blocked my way. Stay away from boss. The thugs grabbed Goodolf and headed for the exit. Hey, stop. I tried blocking their path, but one of the thugs pushed me away like I was an annoying bug. Nose, please do something. Why? We already defeated him. The lackeys already went out the door. Nose, we're going after them. Why? Because I said so, come on. Okay, I'm coming. This is so incredibly stupid. Quick, after them! They're taking Goodolf away. At last, I've found you, my enemy. You will never stop me from hunting animals. Haha. Cough, cough. Haha. Silly Goodolf. Why are you acting like a meat overlord? Goodolf? I looked at the 2 goons carrying Goodolf, running away. Then back at the guard standing in front of me. That's Goodolf, then who was... Oh, I'm tired. Holy... Bro, that was the actual meat overlord. Holy crap. Nose? Tired? That's an oxymoron. Well, we did quite a lot, didn't we? It's the best date I've had in 18 years. That was your first date ever, wasn't it? Well, I have an excuse. What a shame, despite your great looks, you never had any interaction with a girl. That's not even close to the truth. We all saw that flustered look you had on your face the moment you read your daddy's letter. It's obvious the only woman you ever talked to in your life was your mother. Shut up. Yay, I made him blush! Achievement completed! Next goal, prevent Rico from killing him after he is late to their date. Dots, dots. Oh fuck, she's gonna kill me! I start running toward the castle, but not before. Thanks, Nose. Sorry I'm not able to say a proper goodbye. No need for a proper goodbye. She isn't going to kill you. Just a few broken bones or something like that. That made me run even faster. Got just in time. It seems like I was even a bit early. Rico wasn't there yet. Maybe I should have run a little bit slower. I was so focused on arriving on time, I didn't digest how crazy the date with Nose was. Fighting that weird meat villain was the furthest thing from a normal date I could have imagined. Although, that date did reflect Nose's personality perfectly. She looked like a nice girl, a little childish. It disturbs me that she knows nothing about the real world, and thought real life was equal to manga. Sup, Rico? She's getting mad! Still, if she is so innocent, then she couldn't be pretending to be the hero of fortune for malicious purposes, right? Or is it just an act? And there's another thing that disturbs me. Here we go. Red. Let's do it. Excuse me. Thank you. Huh? Oh, Rico, didn't see you. Of course you didn't see me, otherwise you would have started a conversation. Your partner is standing right before you and don't even bother to say hello. It's just a courtesy for the boy to greet the girl when he first sees her on their meeting. I thought you weren't a fan of this date in the first place, so why do you care so much about this thing? Well, meetings must follow a certain rule set. So whether I like it or not, and I certainly don't, it's still a meeting. So in a meeting, you have to act polite, even if you really don't want to meet the other— Wait, you're just saying that to distract me, didn't you? Don't think that will work for you. So much headache for a short delay in communication. This Rico is such a pain in the ass. She get furious over such a small thing. Is she... what's it called? The tsundere? It seems like I failed right at the very beginning. Say something. Apologize. Oh my god. Apologize. I'm really sorry I didn't see you. I promise that next time I'll follow the rule set. Okay, at least you're admitting your mistake and are willing to improve. I will forgive you. It isn't such a critical matter that one's mistakes makes the difference. Are you sure about that? Because you acted like it was a big deal, so I was worried. What? I didn't act like that. Haha. You don't need to deny it. I will do better next time. Do whatever you want. So, the date? Right. You completely distracted me and caused me to lose my sense of time. Oh, so now I'm the main culprit once again? We have to be there as soon as possible, or else our receipts will be appropriated. Seats? Cool, where are we going? You shall see. I guarantee that you will be most delighted when we shall arrive. That makes me even more hyped. Very well, let us proceed. I make a small step towards the exit, but Rico stopped me with her hand. Hey, what's with that? There's one more thing I need to tell you before we go. Tell me about this. What is it? Your face looks pretty serious. Stay away from me. Huh? I was shocked by her bluntness. I was expecting this kind of attitude from her, but I thought it would be a little more subtle. It's not personal, just stay away from me. Otherwise bad things will happen. For me? That sword looks pretty intimidating for both of us. Now let's go and enjoy our meeting. Date. Meeting. Date. Meeting. Just come on, we'll miss the event as a result of your dilatory behavior. Rico and I walked in silence through the market silently. Damn it. It took Rico 5 minutes to let a word out. Yeah? I wanted to ask you, in our conversation yesterday, I noticed you were interested in gladiator fights. Yeah. How much do you know about them? I'm a big fan. I know the names of all the past champions, and I follow the National League matches regularly. Who is your favorite gladiator in the Nationals? Killer King. He is the epitome of manliness. Too bad he died. Indeed, he was a proud and great warrior. It was a tragedy when he got run over by an ambulance wagon. I remember watching him fight. Truly a genius in the art of close combat. By the way, who is your favorite gladiator? I cannot tell you. Oh, because she would have a bias. Good. For you shall marvel at his greatness soon enough. By that you mean, indeed, we are going to the Colosseum for our meeting. Hell to the yeah! Alright, now I know you have a good sense for dates. Yes, I do like to think that I have a great sense for meetings! Dates are a strong point of yours. I am always told I am natural at planning meetings. I think you mean dates. Meetings? Dates? Oh, you're distracting me for too long. It'll be your fault that we shall be late. You're the one who initiated the conversation. Such minuscule details do not concern me. Let's hurry. We don't have much time. Me and Rico continue to walk silently. I can feel Rico's revulsion? Oh, revulsion. Whoops. Revulsion towards me, radiating through the warm air. You're walking too close to me, stay away. The distance between us is at least 3 meters. Alright. Whatever. If only not to make her even more angry. I increase the distance between us. Dots? It's just me? Or she looks even more angry than before. Perhaps she wants me to get even further away? I increase the distance between us even more. Now she is really angry. Dots? Maybe she actually wants me to be closer? Wait, shorten the distance between us. Oh, this is actually working. Hey, what are you doing? I told you to be distant. Or to desist. I don't know words. Red. What the hell do you want from me, woman? Right. Continue to walk in silence. We have arrived. Close your eye. Okay. Now wait 5 seconds and open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Rico, we're in the Coliseum. What exactly is the surprise? Dots. Rico? Hey, Rico, where are you? Sir, may I see your ticket? Wait, ticket? Rico forgot to leave me a ticket. I had it just here with me. I wonder where it's gone. Don't play tricks with me. Turn around and put your hands on the back of your head. Shit. But I'm the I don't care who you are. Alright now. Huh? What is it? There's a ticket attached to your back. Huh? What the hell? Why the hell does she glue the ticket onto my back? I guess you're fine. Enjoy the match. Oh, where is she? I need to scold her for giving me trouble. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Rico, the match is starting. Thank you all for coming here to the Grand Capital Semifinals. Today we prepared for you 4 amazing warriors from all over Altaria. These brave fighters will fight to the almost death for your entertainment. Now without further ado, let's meet the champions. For our first match, we have 2 extraordinary geniuses. One strong and heavy, one swift and deadly. Say hello to the big bloody brute. Super Slam! Super Slam is one of the strongest brute class gladiators. It's going to be very hard for his opponent to overpower him. And as for his opponent, give a warm welcome to the quick queen of acrobatics, Great Teacher Olga! Great Teacher Olga, does that mean Rico's going to fight to the death on our date? What the hell kind of a date? Y'all, I can't handle this. I'm gonna die before this is over. Jesus Christ. Oh God. I can see her getting in through the Uranus gate. She looked at me and smiled. It's nice to see her smiling for once. Although it's weird she smiles only when she's about to fight to the almost death. Death? Wow. Words. Holy crap. She carried a big sack in her right end. What? I think it's supposed to say right hand. Not end. Weird. Why did she bring a sack to a gladiator fight? I wonder what is in that big sack she holds contains. Alright, champions, get in position. Good. Are you ready to roll? That's the spirit. To the count of 3. Rico, I don't want you to get hurt. 1. Please don't die, Rico. 2. You have to make it 3. Defeat is not an option. Bloodbath! Good luck, great... No, good luck, Rico. Do we get a CG? Not really. And their swords clash! Oh, that was a nice job from Olga! Too bad she missed her chance to counterattack! It looks like a good start. Whoa! That gigantic sword almost cut her in half! That was a close one! Ah, that's definitely not a good start. Super Slam keeps swinging his sword, but he just can't touch her. But why isn't she counterattacking? Does she have some secret strategy? Olga is heading backwards. Super Slam is charging in. No. It is the... Wait, what? What the hell just happened? Did she just jump above his head and throw a gigantic pile of goo on his head? So that's what was in her sack. What an entertaining performance. Rico never ceases to amaze me. Alright, come on, Red. Super Slam is extremely angry. He just turned into a joke. Get ready, Berserker mode incoming. Super Slam is going at it again. His eyes are full of rage, fury, and hate. Crap. Wow, first blood for Super Slam. Olga got a huge wound on her back. She's running away. What is she up to? Look over here, you pathetic pile of shit. It seems Super Slam does not take her provocations to his liking. He throws his bastard sword. He said he will settle this the only way he knows, his fists. Super Slam is going berserk. I can't look. Whoa, that punch just broke the arena's wall. Olga got really lucky there. I almost had a heart attack. Super Slam withdraws coolly. He is preparing another attack. This shall be your last one, Super Slam. Shouldn't provoke him anymore. Ah! It looks like he is channeling all his remaining strength into one strike. Let's go! Please. Dots. Huh? That was an amazing counter! You go, Rico. He just jumped above Super Slam and with one hit to the neck, completely shut him off. Oh my god. Oh boy, this girl sure knows exactly which spot to slash. Like a titan. Super Slam is completely crippled. Yes. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. KO! I hereby declare the great teacher Olga as the winner of this match. And our first finalist. Congrats, Rico, you deserve it. To be honest, I'm less glad about the win and more relieved that she didn't get any severe injuries. Alright, we'll take a short break before continuing to our second match. Stay tuned. I have to talk to Rico. Oh, she's running towards me. So, what do you think of today's match? I have no words, Rico. Is it because of my amazing skills? Or because you aren't used to seeing fights to the death in your meetings? Actually, I'm amazed you won such a hard fight. What is that? What is there to be surprised at? It's clear as the sun that I'm the better gladiator. Don't tell me you didn't believe I would triumph, right? Well, let me inform you right here and now. I will never lose. If it's a physical fight, then I am the winner, no matter the opponent. Oh great, I've got a good opponent for you. His name is the Demon King. I guess we don't need the Hero of Fortune. Are you always this annoying? You know I meant the opponents in the arena. Okay, so let's just invite the Demon King to the arena. You know that's not what I meant. Yeah. And there's no chance the Demon King will ever arrive to the arena. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he didn't arrive. Ugh, I can't believe I still have to hang out with you for 5 more hours. Ouch. Rico hopped and put her arm on her back. Wait, is that the injury Super Slam gave? It's just a little scratch. It's not a scratch, it's a huge wound. The biggest I've ever seen. Doesn't it bother you even a little bit? Well, it is slightly bothering. And why did you do that whole trick with the goo if it got you hurt? I've gotten a little angry. It could have ended the fight. You could have ended the fight. You could have ended this fight without getting hurt. Why? I was really worried about you. Really? Yes. We cannot lose any possible candidates for the Hero of Fortune. Her expression melted in an instant. What? I thought a Gladiator fan would understand such trivial matters. It is the duty of a Gladiator to entertain the crowd rather than just battle. That's not the job description. Your job is to fight, not to entertain. Yes, but it is a known fact that a gladiator who just fights does not survive in the industry. It is expected of a gladiator to entertain, as simple as that. I know what I'm going to say is going to sound hypocritical coming from a Gladiator fan, but isn't that just stupid? Stupid? Yeah, stupid. It's stupid to risk your life because of pressure from your environment. I know that wound is bothering you. You wouldn't have gotten it if you casted away society's expectations and just did what you wanted to do. I think it's stupid to make choices that hurt you because of expectations. Let's talk about something else. Alright, maybe I skipped the line. This is a bit awkward. Anyway, what about the next match? Oh, the next one? Remember when I said you will witness my favorite gladiator for yourself? So is he... Shh, it's about to start. I hope you enjoyed your break because another bloodshed awaits us! It wasn't really bloodshed to begin with. I think it was fairly tame. Find out after the next short break. What? Is he making fun of us? Why would he declare another break if there is already one in session? Is this like double ads on YouTube? Because that would be amazing if it was. It may be unfortunate for her, but it gives me a chance to question her. Rico, what is it? I feel I shouldn't ask you about it because it's personal, but because the whole point of the date is to know you better, then I'll ask anyway. Isn't your family worried about you? I mean, you have a pretty dangerous profession. No, they do not care about me at all. They don't even consider me part of the family anymore. What? Then why do you look so happy when you say that? Because the bigger their resentment towards me, the bigger shall be my vendetta. They expelled me because of their eyes. My strength is insufficient. Insufficient? But you're strong as hell. My family has a long heritage of gladiators. The strongest and the most awe-inspiring gladiators belong to my family's bloodline. They determined I was feeble, so I was forsaken by them. That's pretty harsh. Were you really weak back then? Yes, I admit I was weak in the past. But it's still unfair. They should have accepted you for how you were. That's what family is. Even if someone is different from the rest of the family, the bonds of blood are stronger than anything in the world. Yeah. But as I said earlier, it just makes my reprisal sweeter. What are you planning? Deco my fault? Oh my god. It's real good. Come on, Red. What? How can you say that with a smile on your face? Don't worry, I'm doing him a favor. If I shall kill him during a match accidentally, he would be grateful. Why? Because he'd rather die than be defeated by me. If he shall be defeated by me, it will prove that he was mistaken. My father is a prideful man. Admitting a mistake, such as letting a talent like myself run away, will ruin his reputation. He prefers to die in battle rather than admit a mistake. Welcome back to the arena! Is this gonna be break number 3? Ad number 3? Two warriors who use the same fighting style. Who is going to reach the finals? The brilliant genius versus the underdog who rose from the ashes. Please clap your hands for our first contender. You know him, the unbeatable champion, the professional beater, Reinhard Fudukami, the Black Knight of... oh god. Sidonia! Oh, is that the same last name? Fudukami, that's... you go, Papa. Beat the crap out of this miserable phony. I don't know the Sidonian League, so that's why I haven't heard of him. Oh god, I now realized it. If her father wins here and then the finals are going to be the fateful battle, there's no way Papa can receive a hit, let alone lose. Honestly, you're weird. You want to get revenge on your father and murder him, yet you cheer him on? Not to mention, he's your favorite gladiator? Regardless of my own feelings, still admire powerful gladiators. Is your father that good? We'll see. A black, skinny golem, rolling a big sword, entered the arena. So that's her father. He's walking kind of odd. He's probably pretty old. And for his opponent, the Black Knight from Ulfaris, and the dark horse of the tournament, the gladiator who knocked out not 1, not 2, but 3 favors out of the competition. Please welcome Dark Sphinx! Boo! You're the embodiment of failure! Boo! Boo! Get off the stage! She does have some creative, offensive names. Are both the contenders ready? Good! Then let the battle commence! Give him hell, Papa. Count to 3! 1, 2, 3! Bloodbath! It was like lightning. I never saw anything like that in my life before. I barely managed to blink before I witnessed it. The Black Sphinx laid on the ground, drowning in a pool of blood. Hugo's father standing above him with a red sword. What the fuck? That's it? Ooh, Papa, that was a bit weak. You consider that weak? Usually Papa manages to cut down a few bones. So you say it's normal for him to win in less than half a second? Of course! I told you my papa surpasses every living gladiator in strength. Didn't you say that the gladiator's job was to entertain the audience? How is killing someone in half a second entertaining? I told you he surpasses every living gladiator in strength. And I told you he was a good gladiator. There's a difference between strength and being a good gladiator. I believe I'm a better gladiator than my father, even if he is stronger than me. You agree with me, right? Oh. No, the more skilled a gladiator, the better of gladiator he is. Or yes, being a gladiator is not about skill. Yeah? And I agree with you. That's well, I'm satisfied that now even you know that my opinion is the right one. Of course I am always right. That's why I'm the true hero of fortune. How am I supposed to believe that? You know I'm always right, and thus I'm always speaking the truth. So if I'm saying that I'm the hero of fortune, it must be true. Even an infant can understand that logic. Are you suggesting your intelligence is lower than that of a toddler? I'm not going to ignore that. Maybe you were lying from the start? Have you thought about that? I bet even an infant can come up with that possibility. Are you suggesting your intelligence is lower than toddlers? Oh no, I think I said too much. Fine, you won this time. But don't forget, I'll get you back for this. Aren't you being too much serious for a silly roast? Roast? What is that? A roast is a joke that could be a little mean. No, I understand. So it seems I will give up on my vendetta. That's wonderful. May I ask why? With your funny clothes, scrawny body, and coin-sized brain, you are already practically a walking joke. That means you have fulfilled my revenge without even noticing. Oh, that is absolutely lovely. So, that's the weird Rico way of saying you already roasted yourself. I shouldn't have asked. Dots. Everyone is leaving the arena. Shouldn't we go as well? Of course, you weren't expecting me to sit here until morning, have you? What? That didn't make sense. Hold on. Of course, you wouldn't expect me to sit here during morning, haven't you? Cool. Please go. Thank you. My right click doesn't work all the time, so it takes a couple of tries. Which is why sometimes it's like weird. The time has arrived to go to the next attraction in our meeting. Oh, more people beating each other to death? Well, yes, in a certain way. The rusty crab. Oh my god. In the face. Shoot me in the face. It's a place I usually go after I leave opponents in the dust. All the beer and mead you could ever wish for. What is mead? Hold on, internet, what is mead? What is mead? Oh, EAD. Whoopsie. An alcoholic drink of fermented honey and water. Huh. Well, cool. So all the beer and mead you could ever wish for. Meat does not sound yummy, I gotta say! Truly, heaven upon earth. Go on, grab a drink. Yeah, Rico, there's a slight problem. You need to pee? Not that. You see, I never drank alcohol before. Is that all? That's not a problem. No worries, I'll teach you. Okay, so first you get a drink. Oh, I have a little bit of money? Your amateurism is as clear as crystal. Watch and learn. Hey, may I have your drinks, please? I really need them. Those brutes don't seem to be very pleased. Huh? The fuck are you? Kids aren't allowed here. Heh. 8,000 coins, and I will see what I can do. Yeah, that's totally not a scam. Not at all. You can't be serious, that's the price of a fucking barrel. I'm sorry, I asked your drinks for free. I won't pay for anything from you ugly monkeys. What the fuck? What? Wow, that was fast. There you go. If you want more, don't be shy. She wasn't kidding when she said people are beaten to death here. That was pretty brutal. At Love Bear, people murder each other every day. This is pretty tame. That's a pretty strange name for a tavern. Who said it was the name of a tavern? Does beating low lives senseless is usually a part of your getting a drink procedure? Just shut up and drink it. Okay, okay. Is there any specific way to drink this? Just chug it down already. Okay, here goes nothing. It's disgusting. How do people enjoy this stuff? Horrific, isn't it? Yeah. Haha, don't worry. I'll get used to it. Drink some more. I'm fine. Alright, maybe it will get better this time. Yikes. Here we go. I don't think I... Oh ho, and a bottle of rum. Oh no. That said sail the 9 seas, Jamaica! Hey there, you're slacking. I'd have your ass served with the sharks. She is completely drunk. But how is it possible to get drunk from just a sip? Especially from a professional drink. Are those 15 empty bottles? That's way beyond human capabilities. What's wrong? You scared itsy bitsy meanie mead? So cute! Rico, that's enough. I will have to bring you back. Wait. I can use the situation. No, that's immoral. But I can uncover new pieces of information about her. I can ask her if she's the true hero of fortune. Due to her current state, she will certainly say the truth. But what if she pretends to be drunk? Oh, that didn't occur to me. What do I do? Dots. Dots. Okay, I decided. Getting drunk as well is not a good thing. You need to have at least one sober person. And that meal looks very good. Here's the opportunity. It's a little bit underhanded, but I'm willing to play it dirty for the sake of the kingdom. Hey Rico, I've heard there were a lot of imposters trying to be the hero of fortune. Do you think the rumor is true? Well, of course a lot of people pretend to be me. So you really are the hero of fortune? Isn't it obvious? I'm the hero of fortune. Sorry, but I can't believe you. Is there proof you really are the hero? Look at my sapphire ring, damn it. But all the imposters possess a sapphire ring. Alright, then I guess I'm not the hero of fortune. Did you really give up that easily? I guess this approach won't do. I'll have to focus on a specific topic. But which? Oh, we did just fine. Focus on her family, focus on her work. Work. It seems she takes a lot of pride in being a gladiator. Maybe I can find something if I attack from that angle. I think your match today was great. Really? Thank you. I'm working very hard in order to win. It's nice when someone compliments your work. How much time do you practice a day? About 12 hours. That's a ton, don't you get tired? Maybe when I started, but now I get used to it. It feels great when your work pays off. Indeed. I'm already 12th at the National League ranking. Yeah, I've been following you since forever. I mean, you're so strong that opponents are even teching against you. Teching, what's that? It means opponent starts changing their battle styles and strategy in order to counter yours. Oh, I guess they are, but I never noticed. Unless I want to boast, I just use hyper-aggressive tactics to finish my opponent as quickly as I can. So I never have time to study their style. I think there is... Wait. I need to use the bathroom. Wait for me here. Sure. I didn't want to cut it right in the middle of my sentence. She seems like a nice girl overall. I don't really know why Father told me to be aware of her. Is it because she's a gladiator? Does he think that she would put me in danger? Dots. Dots. It's taking her quite a long time. I'm starting to worry a bit. Dots. Oh, never mind. She finally got out of there. Oh, hey, Rico. Greetings. Sorry it took me a long time. It's not a problem. It's just that you don't really have to tell me what you were doing in there. No, but... Please, I don't want to hear what you did in there. Stop interrupting me, you fucktard. I wanted to ask you, why haven't you puked yet? Puked? Why would I throw up? I don't know, something about the mead here is wrong. It makes you throw up. I never throw up after drinking, especially after drinking so little. Seems like we have different definitions of the word little. Fortunately, I didn't. Wait, does that mean you went to the bathroom? Aha! I don't think that's the alcohol's fault. You might be sick. Nonsense, why would I be sick? Let me put my hand on your forehead. Why? I need to check something. Okay. Dots. As soon as I put the palm of my hand to Rico's forehead, a sudden wave of heat went through my body. Are you supposed to use the back of your hand? Because the front of your hand's already, like the palm of your hand is already warm. So you gotta use like the back of your hand because that's like cold, I guess. Like it's colder. So you just Is it cold? No, it's like the fucking sun. You're sick. So what? I don't mind, but I do. You should go to bed right now. Continuing to drink will make it worse. You can't be the hero of fortune sick before the final battle. Okay, maybe hero of fortune. Okay, I guess our date is over. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Really? Watching my date kick the ass of some sorry excuse for gladiator is a definition of fun. Why? If so, then I don't mind calling it a day. Let's go. Do you want me to carry you? Don't worry, I'm fine walking by myself. Are you sure it would be best if you don't push yourself right now? Fine. But just because you insist. Dots. Stop smirking. Alright, climb onto my back. Hey, don't touch me. How can I carry you without touching you? Whatever. Are you comfortable there? No. Good, let's go. Huff huff. Should have removed the armor. Ah, bless the solid ground. Thanks for carrying me. No need to thank me. You should go to bed. I'll have a guard escort you. I am not going with some stranger. He might take advantage of my weakened state and attack me in an off-match move. You don't have many enemies that want me dead in the area. Oh. What? Hold on. You don't how many enemies want me dead in the area. Okay. This makes so much more sense. The gladiator industry is more dangerous than it looks like. He won't. But I can go with you if it makes you feel safer. Definitely. Even if you were to attack me, you're so weak it wouldn't pose a threat. Thanks for the compliment. Don't get used to it. Also, you'll have to carry me. You didn't need to say that. It's not because I need to. It's just because you won't shut up if I won't let you help me. You're right. Climb onto my back. I know what to do. Ew. That is like overly pink. Holy crap. I don't need to. I'll sleep like this. You gonna sleep in your armor? You know it has blood on it, right? What if I try attacking me outside of the arena? I told you such things can and did happen. Are you Are they really going to sneak into this heavily guarded palace? I'm not going to be an easy prey. It's not a bad thing to be extra prepared. Okay, then enough chit-chat for now. Yes, I shall lie in bed now. Good night. Wait, I didn't give you a get-well kiss. What? Don't take it this way. It's just when I was little and I was sick, Mother gave me a get-well kiss before I went to sleep. So I thought, it's fine, sorry for bursting. I keep clicking too quickly. I don't read that fast. If you don't want me to do it, you can just say so. Sorry, I can't. It's okay. I do that as a service to the public. Although I don't know why would someone refuse a kiss from a hot prince. I prefer a kiss from a guy I like rather than some handsome prince. Wait. Did you just say I'm hot? That's not the main thing. You can't take it. You can't go back on that, you know. Gosh, you're so annoying. No matter what you say, all I see is victory. Is that really a victory? The fact that you never had a girlfriend, even though you look good, just means your personality is hot garbage. Whoa! Damn nose should shut her big mouth. Good night, horse. Let's call this thing off before you manage to milk more compliments out of me. Go well, Rico. Good night. I bumped into a small table on the way out. Ow. A small paper fell down and I pick it up. Don't touch that. I was with her. I look at the paper in my hand. Dots. It's a drawing. Drawing of me. The paper was pretty old. This drawing could have been drawn today or yesterday. Rico? You didn't see that, right? Why do you have a drawing of me? Rico's body stiffened. Well, it's not mine. Really? It's obvious she's lying, but why? Put it down. Okay. Why is it in your room? Someone must have planted it in my room to confuse you. Dots. I don't want to pressure her or anything like that. She's both sick and drunk. I can wait after the date with Haruka. Good night. Rico got up and walked towards me. Wait, Rico, you shouldn't get up. You're still sick. And she shut the door in my face. Oh, she is a stalker. Huh. Why did you do that? Right. Sigh. Drawing of me, huh? What does that mean? I will have to think about it later. I'm too tired for that right now. Dots. Dating is harsher than I thought. But I think they had fun. Both of them, Nose and Rico, are charming. But I have to decide... Oh, but if I had to decide who I will go with... Oh, fuck. Out of the two of them, probably Rico. Even though she is stalker lady. Oh, Rico. Nose is not bad at all, but she's a little too much cheerful for my taste. I like Rico's shy side. It seems it's worth to go through all her insults to see her cute bashful face. There's also Haruka. She seems really gullible and innocent. But I can't pass a judgment until I get to know all three of the heroes. This makes me wonder, what will Haruka's date location be? Maybe a walk in the park? I think that suits her personality. Dots. I have to go to sleep as well. Good night, me. This ending. It ruined everything. It turned my story into garbage. How do I fix it? How do I make my character act natural? Perhaps I should structure my story differently. Instead of thinking of the whole plot beforehand, I should I should try to find the beginning and the characters and then... Well, how do the idiots phrase it? Go with the flow? Let's try that. Let's try writing another story using this new structure and see what happens. Dots. Dots. Damn it, this feels really off. It's like... It's not even me who's writing the story, but the story is writing itself. There's no way the story could be perfect. I will show this to the professor and say that a friend of mine wrote it. I don't want this abomination to have any connection to me whatsoever. Today, I read your story and... Oh no, he's about to completely roast me for the crappy story. I need to make it clear that a friend of mine wrote it. Professor, before you say anything, it wasn't me who wrote it, but... It was almost perfect. It easily tops your last one. The story is the peak of storytelling. Huh? Huh? Why are you so surprised? With the level of writing you showed me in your previous story, it's obvious you can create something even greater. May I have this for myself? I want to cherish this story. Sure. Why? Why did this crappy story best my previous one? It wasn't even really me who wrote the story. The characters wrote it themselves. I would look forward to with great anticipation for your next story. But I doubt it. Or any story of that matter could surpass this one. But it isn't mine, it isn't my story. Stop saying it's my story! What do I do now? Should I continue with those perfect stories that aren't mine? No, I will reach perfection on my own. If I use the help of my characters, then I cannot call myself perfect. Alright, let's try writing another one. This time will be entirely my own. Dots. Dots. Professor, what do you think of the story I gave you to read? Well, huh? What is with that face he's making? I heard of people making faces of disgust when they encounter something they don't like. Like I do when I meet friend A. But it cannot be a face of disgust, right? After all, it's my story that we are talking about. Don't take it too hard, but after I read your previous story, everything just pales in comparison. It really is a face of disgust! No, no, no! The story is still wonderful, amazing, one of the best stories I've ever read. He hates it, my story is disgusting, I cannot bear the shame. I want to kill myself right now. Just find a place to bury myself and be over with it. I think it's very similar to the first story you showed me in that the ending... Sorry, Professor, I have to go. I can't stay here. The shame is just too much for me. Let's put it out of the room. Wait. An I. Wait. I thought it was A. I thought it was a Y. Why is there an I? Yeah, there's a Y. Why was there an I? But I don't hear him. I couldn't hear him scolding me anymore. So what do I do now? What kind of stories do I write? Should I let the story write itself again? No, then the story wouldn't be mine. The disappointed and disgusted face of the professor flashed before my eyes. No, I don't want to go through that ever again. Even if these are my stories. I have to keep it. I have to keep my perfect image. Yes, let's do it. It's time to write... to get down to writing again. No, I'm phrasing it all wrong. After all, it wouldn't be me doing the writing. I hate this. I know. Dots. Dots. Boo! Ah! Are you that? Yes, I'm your servant. We already went over this last time. Now I remember you. You said there was a difference between saving everyone and saving Altaria, right? Yeah, there is. But don't worry about it right now. Let's talk about that after, 2,000 lifetimes? What? 2,000 is a good number. What are you talking about? I'm not going to wait 2,000 lifetimes, just tell me now. You just refuse to let it go, huh? I'll tell you what, I'll share a secret with you if you promise to stop asking about it. Deal? Okay. Dots? You're being lied to. By who? Rigo or Nose? Both. Both are different kinds of lies. One is lying to herself, and one is lying to you specifically. That means Haruka is the one I should choose. No, I definitely didn't mean that. Riko and Nose lied, but not in a harmful way. So in what way? I will leave it to you to find out. Anyway, find the lie, and the mystery shall unfold by itself. Good luck. Hero of Fortune, out. Maybe the one who's lying is you. Another dream. I can't remember anything, but I have a feeling there was something important in it. Never mind that, I have to get ready for my date with Haruka. Dots. Dots. Alright, I'm dressed. You're supposed to meet me in the throne room, right? I'll check if she's there. Hi, Blue! Here we go. Blue! Oh my god. Hello there. Oh, hello there. Did you sleep well? Yeah, you? Yes, it was much better ever since you dealt with those guards. So, where are we going today? Forgive me, I can't tell you right now. Don't worry, everyone else are not telling me about their date either. That pink girl, her name is Nose. She told me dates are better kept a surprise. She looks like an expert on dates, so I decided to listen to her. Yeah, she has a talent of looking like she understands something she doesn't know anything about. We have 15 minutes before we need to go. Do you have an idea of a way to kill time? It may sound stupid. You could say it. Do you like riddles? Not particularly, but then forget I said anything. Okay, next time let me finish my sentence. I was going to say it sounds like fun. Really? That's a relief. Do you want to start? Sure. Let me think of a good one. Dots and dots. Okay, I've got it. What can you never outrun? The answer is time. Let's see how much time it takes her to get the answer. But Haruka doesn't even look like she's thinking. She's just stared deeply into my eyes. It's a bit creepy. Like she can see something beyond. The answer is time. It only took her 5 seconds. Not for me to read, but for her. Maybe she already knew this riddle. Let's try again. Can I have another go? That was over so fast. Go ahead. What has cities but no people, sea but no fish, and mountains without trees? Cities but no people, fish but no sea, and mountains without trees. Ice? I don't know why ice just came to my head. The answer is map, fuck. We should probably need a map to get the answer right. Once again, Haruka just gives me that creepy stare, or is it just me imagining it? A map. I start with an E, I end in an E, and I have only one letter, but it's not E. It's an envelope! I know this one! This one I know. The answer is envelope. Frustration shall envelop her when she can't find the answer to the riddle. Once again with this look, it's like she's staring right into my mind. The answer is envelope. Okay, she's really good. But now, I'm going to give her a super hard one. I go over the useless lessons on the history of other nations in my head. Okay, I got a super hard one. I originated from the Earth. There are 5 of me, and I was used to both kill, as well as to be crowned a new king. What? I was originated from the Earth. There are 5 of me, and I was used to both kill, as well as to crown a new king. A scepter? This time Haruka didn't stare at me, she just immediately answered. One of David's 5 stones. In the ancient land of Judaria, there was a legend about the man that killed the giant who threatened the kingdom with 5 stones. The people were so grateful they crowned him as their new king. He actually got in less than 2 seconds. That's absolutely amazing. And she knows about some obscure story of the distant kingdom I learned about in my history lessons. Haruka must be some kind of master of riddles or something. David was such a handsome man with red hair and beautiful blue eyes. Oh, wait, something's not right. Haruka? What? David died 40,000 years ago. There's no records of his appearance. Really? I was sure I read it somewhere. Oh, she just messed up. Oh, okay then. Do you want another riddle? Dots. Did something happen? You look pretty depressed. Horace, about the riddles, I get that you're trying to be nice, but please don't make them extremely easy out of manners. It's a little insulting. Insulting? Just the opposite. I get that you are going to consider me a dumbass, but I tried my best to think of a hard riddle. Really? I just don't think that you're stupid. Thanks. It's okay to say the truth, but regardless, I appreciate your kindness. But you really are a super genius, Haruka. That's a face. I never saw anyone get the answers to those in under an hour, let alone 2 seconds. Thanks. Now it's your turn to ask. Yes. The more you take, the more you leave. What am I? Dots. I got it. Footsteps. Footsteps, because the more footsteps you take, you leave more footsteps behind you. That's right. Yay! What up, baby? I'm the best. You see, you're as amazing as me, even better. Don't lower your self-esteem. I had a feeling she picked an easy one on purpose. I think it's a good time to get going. We don't want to miss... Right, whatever it is, I don't want to miss it. Let's go. Okay, and I think with that... let's end the episode here. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And hopefully, I will see you later.